Are you planning to open a restaurant, hotel, cafe, theatre, or do you want to work in one of them? Hello everyone, this is Shrivanika S. from St. Joseph's College of Law. Have you ever wondered how long you can ask your employees to stay at work? How are women employees to be treated? The Karnataka Shops and Establishments Act 1961 talks about the regulation of working hours and conditions of employment in shops and commercial establishments in the state of Karnataka. What is the Karnataka Shops and Establishments Act? The Act is a piece of legislation that regulates the working conditions in shops and commercial establishments across Karnataka. It aims to ensure fair treatment of employees, regulate working hours, wages, and provide a framework for the registration of all the kinds of businesses. Now, the question is who needs to register under this Act? All the commercial establishments in Karnataka that employ even a single worker must register under this Act. This includes retail shops, restaurants, hotels, and any other service oriented businesses. You may now ask, what is the process for registering a shop or an establishment? To register under this Act, you must submit an application to the local labor inspector within 30 days of starting your operations. This application should include the details such as the employer's name, the establishment address, the nature of the business, and the number of employees who are in part of the establishment. The registration is valid for 5 years and can be renewed thereafter. But what makes this act very interesting is that this act is not a blanket act for the entirety of India, but rather to understand the benefits you receive, you need to look into the act specific to your state. Want to know about the benefits of the registration process? Registering your establishment provides several benefits. Legal protection ensures compliance with labor laws. Financial access, easier access to loans and government schemes. Tax benefits, potential eligibility for tax incentives. Employee rights, protects employee rights regarding wages, working hours, and the various benefits. What about women? The Act includes vital protection for women, such as equal opportunity, no discrimination in hiring or promotions. Night shift safety. Women can work nights only with safe transportation and facilities. Separate amenities. Employers must provide separate restrooms for women. What happens if the establishment is not registered? Failure to register can lead to serious consequences, such as fines and penalties. You may face fines ranging from 10,000 to 50,000 or even more. Legal action. Continued non-compliance can result in legal proceedings or closure orders. Employee rights violation. Employees may not receive their rightful benefits or protections. What are the regulations regarding overtime work? Under the Act, employees should not work more than 9 hours a day or 48 hours a week without receiving overtime pay. Overtime compensation is typically paid at double the regular wage for hours worked beyond these limits. Let us not follow in the footsteps of those who would prioritize the profit over the people, like the 90-hour workweek culture expectation in Infosys. Instead, let us build a workplace culture that values work-life balance, fairness, and the well-being of all the employees. How does this act apply to the malls that operate on Sundays? Malls operating on Sundays must comply with the Act by ensuring that the employees working on Sundays receive appropriate compensation unless they have mutually agreed otherwise. Proper records of employee working hours are maintained to avoid penalties. Adequate breaks and time off are provided to prevent employee burnout. Let us uphold the principles of the Shops and Establishments Act, not just as a set of regulations, but as a path towards the equality and safety that empowers every worker to thrive, because we uplift our workforce, we elevate our entire society. Compliance is the key. Like, share, subscribe to unlock legal awareness. Do you have a question? Feel free to comment it below.